I gotta be pretty quiet because most of my family has gone to sleep, but I'll show you those improvements real quick. So, I've been able to smooth out some of the jumping so that it's more consistent. I did that by swapping it from, it was using a, now it does force type jumps, and so before it was just moving the elephant, and now it actually pushes the elephant up. I added an ability to do a charge jump. That's why the elephant turns blue when he jumps. I do have jump animations, but I haven't implemented them yet. But I've been able to get everything to be a lot more smooth. The charge jump, regular jump. I made it so you can't jump in midair. I need to adjust it so that when you land you can jump again, because right now when you land you aren't able to jump right away unless you do the charge jump, and that's just because I have it on a timer right now. Yeah, so here are some of the stats for the elephant right now, and you'll notice I have different timers. And so if I were to jump, and timers start running, and different things are checking to make sure that different things are happening. One of the big things I added was a debug system, and that tells me what's happening behind the scenes in the console. And so if I were to start it, my console gets cleared, my debug system's on, and so now, let's see here, I have the health system on. So right now, if I hit I can lower my health. O raises it. And then if I were to turn off that system, so now it's off. Now I doesn't lower health. And so that debug system should hopefully help me be able to figure out more quickly what's going on and be able to check, make sure what I want to be happening is happening. Let me think what else. I think the big thing is that debug system. I've got it so that I can defeat the simple enemy. I've got it so that the goal lets me know when I've won. Otherwise I need to continue to add animations. Like I said, I do have the jump animation, it's just I don't know how to make it work yet, and so I need to look that up at some point. Let's see here, where is the thing I'm looking for? Scene there, okay. So, like right here, that's the jump animation. And I decided, originally I had the fall animation with the jump animation, but I decided to split it so it'd be a little easier to combine the system. And so what's supposed to happen is you'll go from jumping to falling. Let me zoom in a little bit. So jumping will be when you're moving up on the y-axis, and then falling will be when you're moving down on the y-axis, and then fall will either go back into an idle or run based on if you're moving. Oh yeah, I do also have a sprint system because the elephant moves a little too slow as he is. And so if you hold down shift while moving, then you'll sprint, and you get like 3 seconds of sprint. And then sprint was one of the faster things that I written. Actually, a lot of these things took me hours to figure out. Sprint took me like 15 minutes to figure out a good sprint system. But as it is right now, if you hold the shift button, your sprint timer will go down. And I made it also so that if you're still moving, then your sprint timer builds. Pretty much doesn't build, but it does build slowly, just because how it builds back up is when you stop. And so when you stop, your sprint goes back up to 3, it stops at 3, and so you get 3 seconds of sprint before you have to return back to a normal run. Anyway, yeah, a lot of it, just a lot of cleanup mostly. Like I said, the big thing was that debug system that I put in. It seems, I'm hoping that'll be helpful to get more of these things cleaned up. I'm wanting to mainly add the animations. I want to add a shooting ability for the elephant, and I need to get the enemies to be a little bit smarter, and then I need to start making some levels and start playing around and actually figuring out how to make some levels. But that's the improvements I've made so far. Like I said, I'm actually pretty excited about it. It only took me a weekend to figure out how to do all of it. Watching a bunch of different videos and also just getting dirty and getting into it. Anyway, see you later.